stunts gone wrong. And I'm not talking about you trying to flip a pancake in the frying pan and it falling on the ground. No, family. I'm talking about stunts much more dangerous than that. Like stunts that you might oof if you fail them. Cause that might have happened to a couple of people in this video. They went too far and then the angels took them too far. You know, in heaven. Yeah, cause they might not be with us anymore. That's how crazy these stunts are. So if you want to see lots of things go wrong in this video, you came to the right place. But something we can do right in this video is if all of you smash that like button as hard as you can. Family, let's get this video to 8,000 likes. I know we can do it. The people in this video might have failed, but I know we can succeed as a family. Also, comment down below if you have any secret talents yourself. Mine is singing with my nose. What's up, family? This year we are doing the 24 days of Lexmas, and that means we are doing one giant giveaway every single week up until December 24. This week's prize is an iPhone 13, so if you want to win that, all you gotta do is go follow my Instagram right here and then comment on my most recent picture. Done. Oh yeah, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, you can't win either. Happy Lexmas! This couple was doing an acrobatic performance high up in the air with nothing to hold on to other than a metal bar. And I guess each other too. They were doing some flips and turns and spins and all kinds of crazy stuff. One wrong move and boom! They'll fall to the floor and get smushed like a pancake. And to make things even worse, they even had a giant pool of fire burning under them. So not only would they hit the ground if they fall, they'd hit the ground of hot burning lava. Spicy. The show seemed to be going well and they were doing all the tricks correctly. That is until the guy decided he wanted to put on a blindfold and catch his partner in midair. And if he didn't catch her, you know where she'd fall. Yeah. He puts on the blindfold. They get into position. The crowd goes silent. And he drops her. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. I mean, buddy, I get your girlfriend can be kind of annoying sometimes, but that's not the way you get rid of them. A simple, let's break up would have done just fine. Do not try this next trick at home or anywhere, or in fact, any of the tricks in this video. Don't do it. Because this dude decided it would be a good idea to juggle chainsaws. You know, the thing that chops through wood with the metal blade? Yeah, that thing. So to prove that they were real chainsaws that he was about to juggle, the dude brought in a professional to cut some wood with beforehand. It took the construction worker around 20 minutes just to get the chainsaw started. Some professional, if you ask me. But once he finally got it started, he did in fact prove that they were real chainsaws. And then 3, 2, 1, Buddy started juggling. Oh my gosh, family, that is crazy. Crazy in real life, but he also must be kind of crazy in the head. Because normal people don't try that. He was juggling the chainsaws just fine. I'm sorry, family, it just sounds so weird to say. Juggling chainsaws. Anyways, the juggling was going just fine, but then when it came time to stop, you can't just drop the chainsaws on the ground, so Buddy had to catch two in his hands and put one between his legs. The chainsaw between his legs slips, and he nearly lost a couple golf balls, if you know what I mean. Ugh. I can't tell if it actually scratched the inside of his legs or not, but I mean, hey, if it did, I guess that saves him some money from shaving. Gillette razors who? I shave my legs with a chainsaw. It's a lot easier that way too. You just shave once and then you never have to shave again in your whole life. Cause the first time you shave, you end up chopping off your whole leg. Easy. This guy is a professional escape artist, which means he puts himself in crazy situations and tries to escape them before time runs out or before he can't breathe anymore. So for this stunt, he was locked inside a metal suit and put his head inside a plastic box that they filled up with water, all while his hands are being handcuffed, and then he would somehow have to escape the handcuffs and pick himself out of all of these locks and open up the plastic box before he stopped breathing. You know, because his head's underwater the whole time. At first it seemed like he was doing okay, but then more time passed and he still wasn't out. And then people started to worry. Even if he wanted to call for help, how is he supposed to do that? His head's in a box. It's practically like a muzzle you would put on a dog. You can't hear him, and he definitely can't call for help by blowing bubbles in the water. Only fish can do that. So the time went way past his safety limit, and paramedics and emergency people had to rush onto the stage and give him some kind of device that would let him out of his cage really quick. And although that did allow him to get out of his harness before he oofed, look at his face as soon as the water started leaving the bucket on his head. But he was in pure pain. And even though he does this as a job/hobby, that does not look fun. It looks spooky. All my homies with asthma are cringing right now. Sometimes I find it hard to breathe if I take too big of a bite of a sandwich and I'm chewing for too long. So I can't imagine how this dude is feeling. I think he went into this stunt thinking that he was a fish, but left the stunt feeling like a tight pair of leather pants worn by somebody who's really sweaty. Not breathable. Let's hope he learned his lesson or went out and bought a pair of leather pants. I'll be happy with either. This magician was also doing an escape trick where he crawls into a wooden box suspended really high up in the air, and the only thing keeping this box in the air is those ropes that you see on the side. But he thought it would be a good idea to have a flame underneath the ropes that will burn it and eventually break the rope, and once the rope breaks, the box will fall to the ground. And you might be like, Alexia, he's like what, 20, 30 feet in the air? It's not that big of a deal if he falls. He's in a wooden box. He's kind of protected. No, family. Look at what's at the bottom of that box. They're pitchforks. You know, like sharp metal beams that will pierce right through the wooden box and open whoever's inside, like the magician. But he's about to get poked through in that box just like you poke through a meat in a shish kebab. So Buddy locks himself into the box. They light up the flame under the rope, and then he gets going and going and going and going until the flame breaks the rope and the box falls to the ground. Oh, actually, that box didn't fall at all.
Are you out of your mind?
What happened?
The guy is
What's
stuck
going
in a
on?
box over fire and you hit an X.
Oh, he's stuck.
Then?
Oh no. Whoa! Oh, wait a second. What? Was that a part of the stunt? He pretended to get stuck in a box and then boom! Appears right behind the judges. Sneaky trick, but I kind of like it. I mean, maybe I would have preferred to see you get poked through a stick just like a marshmallow does at a campfire. But I guess that's cool too, kinda. Maybe, not really. These brothers are professional gymnasts, and I guess what they do is flip each other around on top of each other, and it looks pretty flippin' cool. For their finales, they do a sequence of really fast flips on top of each other, and then one of the brothers ends up sticking the landing balancing on just the feet of the other brother. But family, spoiler alert, that's not how it ended. And when they were doing their final attempt, somebody ended up slipping, and they fell to the ground, possibly breaking each other's legs. I mean, they're brothers and twins. If one of them breaks the leg, then automatically the other one does too. That's just how it works. So they're obviously really disappointed that they messed up their trick, but for some reason, they let them try the trick again. Pretty much asking to get oofed at this point, if you ask me. The crowd is silent. Their hearts are pumping. And this time, wow, they stick the landing! They did it! Oh my gosh, that's actually so cool! That's impressive! And also very scary. I mean, I barely trust my brother to make me a peanut butter sandwich correctly. This dude's trusted his brother with pretty much his whole life. Yeah, I'd prefer the PB&J. This guy is a professional martial artist where he ends up breaking different bricks and sheets of stone with his hands, all while doing the splits apparently. He breaks the stones, he breaks the bricks. He's looking pretty strong, not gonna lie. But apparently they say whatever you can do with your hands, you also should be able to do with your head, apparently. Oh! No! That's just too good. The bad news is that he fell off the plank and messed up his stunt. But the good news is that apparently his head is so strong that it can withstand bricks being thrown at it. That's the hard noggin. He also tried to redeem himself and break multiple stacks of stones with his arms. And yeah, that didn't go too well for him either. But he was like, okay, my head didn't break in the last stunt. Let me try and break my elbow this time instead. Oh. But anyways, family, that is all of the video I have for you today. Don't forget to join my 24 days of Lexmas where you can win an iPhone 13. All you gotta do to enter is follow my Instagram right here and comment on my most recent Instagram photo. Done. I love you all so much. Mwah. And I'll see you all in the next video.